Central Texans are still recovering from the Arctic blast, repairing burst pipes and damaged homes. Well, if you add in plants and gardens to the mix, it can get costly, up to the thousands of dollars. Here's 25 News anchor Naya Gonzalez.
Spring is almost here. That means our plants should be flourishing with beautiful, rich colors. But after February's deep freeze,
it just breaks when you touch it.
That's not really the case for most across Central Texas.
Our shrubs are pretty much wiped out. I don't think they'll survive it. So we have to start all over from that again from scratch. And they've been planted since 2005.
Jimmy Hicks has lived in Gatesville for decades. He says his trees have been here on his property for more than 15 years.
I like these trees. It's got a lot of history behind them.
History that could be wiped out for good.
I don't want to lose them. I know my wife, she'd be devastated if we lost all of them.
From evergreens to shrubs, Hicks is hoping to revive what little is left.
To take everything out, we had to pull it all out. I don't know. I would probably try to do it myself, but if I couldn't, we're looking, I don't know, several thousands of dollars.
For now, Hicks is doing what he can to bring his plants back to life.
I try to throw some water up on the bark of the trees and everything, try to help give it a little bit of water up there to soak in.
If your plants look anything like this,
some of it's still a little alive, some of it's dead.
Landscape experts say that's okay. Don't lose hope just yet.
So just because they have brown leaves, you know, it's kind of saying certain ones, if they're dropping their leaves, that's typically a good thing. That means they're falling off to let room come for the new growth to push them off. If they're still holding on to the older leaves, that's the ones you kind of are a little iffy about that are probably dead.
Each plant is different. Will Hauk, manager at Westview Nursery and Landscape, says pedlums, hawthorns, and rosemaries had the worst damage.
I had at least 70% of them die from this freeze.
If you aren't too sure, Hauk says call an expert to assess your yard before uprooting your plants.
We go out every day, we're looking at 30 to 40 yards, telling people, hey, look, this one's dead, this needs to be replaced, or these are okay.
Your best bet, time.
Give it like a 2 to 4 week period to kind of get it going, see what comes back.
Yeah, you may have to replace a good amount of plants, but you might also be surprised at just how resilient some can be.